This notebook shows in kind of very overview-ish way some of the functionalities of Music Network Library related to the network representation of musical spaces. This is also very technical, so I mean, just take it as an example of how to run this particular function. Some of the examples that are in the lecture about music data are generated using this kind of approach. So again, we need to import the Music Network Library and some other tools, Python tools for dealing with networks like NetworkX, a very important library, and pandas for the data manipulation. So NetworkX allows us to generate networks of very different geometries. Again, this is not the place for discussing NetworkX as a library, so I encourage you to look at the documentation online. But as an example here, you can see how it's very easy to just generate a network, in this case a tree with 4 branches per node, and display it on the screen. So in the lecture, I've showed you as an example how to generate, I mean, how we can use networks to map the geometry of different harmonic space. For instance, I talk explicitly about the space of triads, the chords with 3 notes. And these are cells that kind of exemplify the technique in order to generate this kind of data. In this particular example, we are generating a dictionary of pitch class sets, so a dictionary of chords of 4 notes in the 12-tone equal tempered space, and how we generate a network of a representation of this space with a particular range of distances. So we allow links only between nodes that are within a range of distance, exactly as we did for the triad space in the example in the lecture. So we can draw this network, and here is actually the same example that or similar example with a triad here. So the way in which the algorithm works is that you first define a dictionary of your space, of your chords, and then from this dictionary you define you derive a network by requesting links only between nodes that have a different particular distance. So you can do this in very different ways. You can explore here different options. Again, to understand more about the algorithms and how this is actually done, I refer to the paper that is linked in the course website about the Music Network Library, where you can find actually the description and the operating instruction for generating this kind of networks. You can do this also with rhythm in a very similar way. Again, you first define a dictionary and then you define a network, and you can generate spaces, rhythmic spaces of all possible varieties that you might want to consider.